Hello again, St. Louis, and welcome back to the 314. My name is Mike. I am Quatorze, a video artist from South City, and this is your monthly look at the hip-hop and art events happening here in the Gateway to the West. This month's episode is sponsored by Stag Beer, free to be bold. And all I ask about Stag is, next time you're looking to make a beer choice in the St. Louis area, keep them in mind. They have really shown up for artists and entrepreneurs here, so anytime you support them, they're here to support our music and entrepreneur community as well. I got a bunch of new music to dive into, so without further ado, let's get into it. We have a number of newly released singles that just came out from some pretty big underground rap names here in St. Louis. So first up, let's get into a single from MC Trey that's called Toast. This is really a celebration of the struggle. He had such a phenomenal chorus on that track, not to mention the verses on this thing really tight over a piano-laced beat. MC Trey does his thing, so head on over to any streaming platform and check out his new single that is called Toast. We also have a single out from Thi'sl that's called Big Step. This is really kind of a funky and soul instrumental that Thi'sl eats up. He's got a lot of timely raps on this, and I also like the vocal range that he produces on this track as well. This is available on his SoundCloud. It is Thi'sl's new single called Big Step. The homie Najii person also has a single out that's called High, featuring Holy Zeus, produced by 92. And you get what you want from Najii out of this. He is such a great orchestrator of using his voice, using his lyricism to evoke the sensation. And the sensation on this track is all about first impressions. Really enjoyed this one. Head on over to any streaming platform. Check out Najii person's new single, High, featuring Holy Zeus. And we also have a freestyle out from KVtheWriter that's called Ain't That a Bitch Freestyle, produced by Blair the Machine. This is just KV talking her shit. Great shit-talking rap on this. Not only that, KV created a challenge for this track where she put the instrumental up and challenged other St. Louis area artists to get on top of this track. And it was great to see the community come together. So many different artists here got on top of the track, had a lot of fun with it. Pay attention to what KV's doing. She is so good at marketing, and she is a great rapper to boot. So head on over to SoundCloud, check out KVtheWriter's freestyle that's called Ain't That a Bitch. I have no plug for myself this month, but I would like to mention that we are in the middle of protests across the United States following the death of George Floyd in Minnesota. And as a result of that, I think we have a responsibility and an obligation to call out the injustices that have been long seated in American infrastructure, and not only that, the system as a whole. Injustice for one is injustice for all, and we will have no peace until we have justice. So please use your platform, be vocal, be active in this. Doesn't help staying on the sidelines. We do need radical change in America as it comes towards how we are treating people of color. It's been known for a very long time, and when things like this happen, it brings it to the forefront once again. So I want to let everyone to know that I stand in solidarity with everyone protesting for justice here in America. It is long overdue. And to wrap up the show, I want to dive into 4 producer projects that have been recently released, as our producers have really been stepping it up and changing the game, making a name for themselves here. First up is Owen Ragland for his album and beat tape that is called The Portfolio Volume 1. This thing is so freaking good. It has Album of the Year potential written all over it. I would describe this as a sonic trip through producer exceptionalism. Owen Ragland is so good on this. If you love music, you're gonna love this tape. So head on over to any streaming platform. Please get and check out Owen Ragland's beat tape that is called The Portfolio Volume 1. We also have an EP out from Kong that's called Ozone Kick. And this is some of the smoothest flexing I've seen in a long time. He really kind of sleeps you in with the beats that are phenomenal, and then he does some rapping, and not only that, but some singing on this. Very unexpected, very hard. 2 tracks, complimentary vibes, love it. So head on over to any streaming platform, check out Kong's new EP, Ozone Kick. We also have a single out from the homie Akeda Keyz that's called Through My Lens, and this is just something really bright, really sunny, a slice of peace through Akeda Keyz keyboards. He's such a good dude. His music, it's just very great to listen to. I love this one. Head on over to any streaming platform. Check out Mad Key's new single that's called Through My Lens. And last but not least, we have the homie Akeda Keyz. He's got a new single out that's called 100 Racks. This, in his words, is a stimulus anthem. It's really syrupy, great for some late night vibes. Akeda Keyz just kind of sliding through this beat he created. He's such a talented artist. Head on over to any streaming platform. Check out Akeda Key's new single, 100 Racks. And that's the end of our show, everyone. I hope everybody is staying safe, staying well through this pandemic that we're currently experiencing. Not only that, the protests that are going on in Ferguson, in the St. Louis area. Everyone be mindful, respect one another, take care of one another in these trying times. I've loved bringing you this content to keep you up to speed on what's going on in St. Louis. But, I can't cover everything. So if you think there are things I've missed, things you want me to see and talk about on an upcoming episode of the 314, please get at me on social media. I love consuming all things St. Louis. But until then, everyone, please be safe, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, God. In your motherfucking ear.